priority sort of a ball winner nominally in that midfield then?
It's a different type player from Michael.
Michael, are you daunted at all by wearing Roy's number? Or
Not at all, no.
the fact that people will talk about Roy naturally to such a huge figure here?
People are always going to talk. Roy's a legend in the game. You know, he's one of the greats. Always will be. But you know, I'm my own man, and I can't stop people talking about it. But it's not something that I'm really focused on. Focused on playing my own game and doing the things I do best. And you know, that's the best way to go for me.
What's this summer been like for you? Because I mean, there's initial interest just before the World Cup. Was there then a determination to get here almost at all costs once United were involved?
Yeah, once I heard United were involved, yeah, I wanted to come. Simple as that. Terrific club, fantastic club. You know, successful over the years, and I just wanted to come and improve my game and become a better player and achieve things and win trophies. Simple as that, really.
And even though you've been here just a couple of days, does it feel like it's a step up when you come to Carrington, when you see Old Trafford? I mean, does it feel like the big club it is?
Yeah, it's an awesome setup. It really is. I've settled in pretty quickly, to be honest. Everyone's been great, and the backroom staff have been superb with me, and obviously the lads, because the lads, you know, you train and you get to know them as quick as you can, so that's not a problem. But I'm just delighted to be here now and looking forward to playing my first game, really.
David, you paid a good bit more than I think you initially were hoping to pay. You've obviously gone the extra yard to make sure you get him. Is that something that you can do now that you're not kind of bound by PLC restrictions?
Well, I think whichever ownership regime you had, you like to sort of, you know, do the best deal and get the best value for money. So I don't think that's changed it. I think I wouldn't want our owners to feel we're more profligate under them than we were in the previous regime. I think, you know, a figure of 18.6 million has been bandied around. You know, that is the maximum we'll have to pay for Michael. Clearly, in order to do that, then we have to achieve success on the pitch, which we aim to do, and Michael has to achieve success with us personally, which we also believe he'll do. So, you know, the actual figure that we're guaranteed to pay is £14 million, and you know, we believe, you know, obviously we wouldn't have done it if we didn't believe it, but we believe that's an appropriate figure. You know, there is a bit of an premium on an English player, and I think you're looking at it with Manchester United always had a nucleus of UK-based players, so that was another attraction to us from the Michael situation. So we're very comfortable with it. So we think we've got a great player at a great price.
Why do you think you have to pay more for English players than foreign players?
Well, I think it's just generally. I think, you know, there's a couple of things. You know, top talent in England is difficult to obtain, so that's one factor. I think the very fact that, you know, UEFA are changing the rules as well, whereby over time homegrown talent has to be a quota of homegrown talent in your squad for European competitions. And I think, you know, our experience is we know that English players or people like Michael know about Manchester United as the questions have been put to us. They understand what playing for Manchester United means, the history and the heritage of the club, and we think that's a key attraction for us going forward.
Michael, you are the fifth most expensive player this club affords, which is a huge thing. Is there going to be? You must feel some pressure that fans will be looking at you to deliver, which you'll have to right from the off this season.
Yeah, I would say I put more pressure on myself to perform than anyone else does. So in that respect, I don't think there'll be too much of a problem. As I said before, I'm focused on playing as well as I can play, and I know what I'm good at and what I'm best at. And I'm very critical of myself, highly critical. So I don't think anyone else is going to be more than me. So in that respect, it's not really going to bother me.
David, because of the money coming in from Rude and from the John Oben-Mikel situation, does that mean the kind of transfer war chest for the pre-season is untouched, or does it not kind of work like that?
Well, no, we don't discuss our budgets. I think, as Alex has mentioned, you know, we have the funds there. We want to bring in, you know, one or two more players, and we're looking at that situation at the moment. I think, you know, we've always taken a short, medium and long-term view on what is needed to compete in the transfer market, and that's the situation. Obviously, the John Oben-Mikel money was, you know, money that we hadn't budgeted in. We managed to get that in, and that will be reinvested back in the team in as necessary.
Michael, how much better do you think you can become as a player here, and how much better do you think you need to become as a player to go where you want to go?
Yeah, I'm confident I can become better. I always believe I can improve and become a better player, but the 2 years out of Tottenham, I have to thank the coaching staff there, and especially Martin Yall, the manager, because he helped me an awful lot in progressing my game and helped me get back in the England squad. So I've got a lot to thank him for. But obviously the gaffer and the coaching staff here are going to help me come on leaps and bounds, and you know, I'm fully aware I need to work on certain things and improve, and I'm willing to do that.
Despite what the allure of Manchester United is still a huge one for players of your age.
It's huge, yeah. You know, it's a huge club. It's traditional of being successful, and you know, that's the plan to get back winning things. And you know, I haven't won the league for 3 years, so it's always nice to win the league and get back to winning ways in that respect. And that's a big ambition of mine. And the Champions League obviously is a special place to play, and to test yourself against the best. I haven't had the opportunity to do that at that level, so I'm really looking forward to doing that.
It's all right, you always think with